not highly, but still. I'm in the 1-teens, as in 110. That's the thousands, right? That's right. Comedy, though.
And that's pretty good.
General interest, we don't chart.
And that's why we're here tonight.
Everybody, take out your podcast app.
They took everyone's phone.
Okay. Then promise us on your way out.
Then we're fucked. Why did we come here if not for the subs?
We need to rate, we need to sub, we need to subscribe, which is a sub, so never mind. Review, that's the last one.
Sure.
Well, you guys did something so much better than that. You came out here on a Wednesday night, and we really appreciate it. Thank you.
Toda namaste to each of you. To you and yours. Indeed, thank you.
Really cool venue, a really cool city. I thought we were in Dover for half the day.
I know. I was so happy to be in Dover, too.
And I was like, I walked up to the post office and I said, can I exchange this for Delaware currency?
They were confounded, to say the least. Because
I was holding a diaper. Imagine the look on their faces when I said that. This was their reaction when Bay asks for cash.
What's their facial reaction when Bay asks for cash and gives them a diaper?
At a post office, which does not exchange currency.
And also you think it's Dover, but it's Denver.
That's right. So this is Bay at the post office for some reason. Somebody asks her for Dover currency and gives them a diaper.
This is the facial reation.
Yeah, this is the facial reaction Bay would give in that case.
Of course.
For those of you listening at home, I just did an awesome face. That's why they're laughing.
And it had nothing to do with the microphone.
Also, if you're listening at home, the standing ovation is still going.
Just this one guy.
Yes, dude.
Hey, give this guy a round of applause. Stand up. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it.
No standing O for standing O. What are the odds your name starts with the letter O?
Bad.
Fuck. You know what? I'm still gonna bet it. What is your name?
He could say bad and they still, like, the odds are bad.
Yeah.
That's true.
Maybe it's like Oliver, but with an AU at the start, top, front.
Oliver. Nachos. I love it, man.
Nothing like some nachos and some Oh, no, I couldn't.
Sure you can.
Actually, fuck it. I'm lactose intolerant, but tonight, we're only in Dover
Snort
once.
the cheese, man.
Holy shish kebabs.
Yes, he's the cheese. I forgot about that one.
Very good. You guys are good. You listen to the podcast more than we do, which is saying a lot. We appreciate it. Did anybody drive here from a long ways away? From
Boulder?
Out of Boulder?
You took a bus? Did you get a hand job on the bus?
You got 3 hand jobs on a bus.
3 hand jobs in 43 minutes on the bus.
Same
all
woman.
self-administered.
You what?
Yeah. When you go left, right, left, it's like a different person each time,
like
except 2 from the left. Yeah, half of them were from you? How could half of 3? You split, so you doubled up with somebody? It was the driver. I knew it. Good man.
Did anybody drive a bus?
I was the other guy.
Anybody drive a bus here? Didn't think so.
What a way to lose
Long
the audience
shot.
real quick, right?
Long shot. Well, the important thing is we're all here now. So thank you again for coming. Has anybody been to one of our live shows before and one of our live podcasts before? Yeah.
All right, Clapper.
Not too many.
Where did the Clapper see us? Chicago and LA?
Austin? Does anybody else know a city? It could just, Dover.
Dover, yeah.
Is Dover Soul from Delaware?
Huh?
What are you fucking talking about fish for? Sorry about that, guys.
Sure.
But that's so exciting because we've never been here before. We've never been to Colorado. We've never done a live show or a live podcast here.
Yeah. First ever.
Very excited to be part of history. It's very...
Oh, that's really grandiose, man.
We're
excited to be a part of history?
What's the most important thing that happened in Denver? Like, you could probably count it on 1.5 hand job fingers. That's like... What happened?
Gold rush.
The gold rush? No, that was a California thing, but... no, I know there was 64. That's when the gold rush was here?
No, Amendment 64.
Amendment 64. Oh,
All
that's
right,
the
you know what? I
weed
take
one.
it back. Oh, that's pretty good. So we're number 3. Not bad.
That's actually not bad.
That's actually really good.
Actually, permission to vape?
Denied.
Okay. Completely and utterly fair. They took their phones away. I shouldn't be able to... You could just smoke weed. That's it. Completely legal. It's like cigarettes.
Everything's fine.
Because I called 911 on a pothead earlier. A ganjaman.
Yeah, I remember that.
He had dreadlocks. He was a dreadlock Rasta.
You find it to be a gateway drug, is that correct?
Pretty soon he's going to be fucking a turtle. I don't know what's next.
That's not a drug. That's just a...
Well, it gets you high.
No, it doesn't.
You got to slide
It gets you by.
Yeah. Very good.
It's all right.
Has anybody never heard our podcast at all before? It's okay to clap. Yeah. People dragged here by friends. I like that.
I like that.
Oh,
so
you
more about
dragged her?
fucking a turtle.
You want to get between the head and the shell. There's this
Why?
mucous membrane that separates the two.
Oh, that's murdering a turtle.
Oh yeah, it doesn't survive, but it's just a.
I was
just a
envisioning
turtle.
something that was pleasureful for the turtle as well.
Oh.
Like you guys
want
would
consensual
simultaneously climax.
orgasm.
Yeah.
No.
That's interesting.
So this, for those of you who've never heard it before, this podcast is how to fuck different animals. Moving alphabetically along, vermin, T-U-V, U. Is there a U animal?
There has to be another one with T.
But after T-U-R?
Oh yeah, probably not.
Which brings us to U. What's a U animal? Unicorns aren't real, but thank you.
Oh yeah, urchin. I heard urchin.
Sea urchin. It's
The
an S.
urchin fucks you, brother.
So does the unicorn.
Oh, good man. Good man.
No, this is actually an advice show, an advice podcast. We get emails from people all around the world. They're asking us for guidance. That makes sense. We're smart looking. And then what we do is answer as many questions as possible. Oftentimes, Jake and I are just by ourselves. It's lonely out there in Los Angeles. But sometimes we get to hang out with 300 of our closest, newest friends in Denver, Colorado.
Denver!
So if you guys don't mind, we're going to sit down and answer some questions for you. Is that all right? Tight.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
This is nice. How do you do that? So you unscrew it
Yep.
and it lowers.
And then you rescrew it. No, just remember to rescrew probably at a height that's a little more comfortable for your neck, buddy.
This is... This is like my texting position.
Yeah. I understand why your shoulders are hunched, but why the legs so tightly together?
In case I see anything hot on my phone.
Yeah.
This is so what's a cool way to sit? I'll be like, or whatever.
That's pretty nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I can actually have a cigar.
Well, you can't smoke in here.
No. Or a joint, that's right.
Yes, that's, I guess, legal to have, but not to smoke in here, right?
Fucking
Very cool, Colorado.
bunch of squares. If I had it my way, you could smoke pot in a fucking hospital. I'm serious. A freaking children's cancer center.
Jesus.
Just bong ripping.
Why would you want to go there to smoke?
Listen, we have more important issues to get to.
Okay.
I'll take out my phone.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to pour you a small glass of whiskey.
This is a 21 and over show. We don't have very many 21 and over shows, so we can go blue.
We already talked about skull fucking a turtle. What's next?
And getting butt effed by a unicorn, or at least that's where my mind went.
Mine too.
All right, cool. So on my phone, the reason I'm looking, I'm not just being rude. Although, let me check Twitter for a second.
Ooh, interesting.
Wow, the Wizards won. Can you believe that?
Awesome.
I have in my phone some real emails from real people. All we need are some fake names to preserve their anonymity.
Yeah. I heard Crandis, and I gotta respect Crandis' hustle.
Crandis was in the Portland, the Austin, the LA show. He's been everywhere.
Or she.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a she? I don't know.
She's a pansexual beast.
Yeah. Crandis it's a them, their, thus type of thing. Those are Crandis' pronouns.
It's a zer. And this one is a male.
Great. By the by, cheers.
Cheers to you. All right, ready?
Oh, all right.
I'll do it. Do you guys get drinks too?
everyone-
Is that this kind of place?
That's
Hey,
what's up, everybody.
It's got to be Thursday somewhere, you know what I mean? What? Oh, do a shoey.
Fuck no, man. I already ruined one pair of shoes with a shoey.
What's the Denver equivalent of a shoey? Rocky Mountain oysters?
What?
So drinking it out of a bull testicle?
Oh, it's just, he says it's just weed.
Just
Yeah, you smoke weed out of your shoe. So you pack it in the
That's
heel
good.
and you
Yeah.
smoke out of the toe.
Yeah. Dab. That's a good call. That's really cool.
And I'll do that literally anytime you say dab. All right, don't abuse it though.
Dab you very
It's
much.
a compulsion.
All right. Crandis writes, for the past year, I have been having a lot of trouble finding a girl to get close with. I fell into sort of a slump, I guess you could say. A few weeks ago, a friend of mine was throwing a party for his girlfriend and insisted I come. About halfway through the party, my friend starts making mean comments about one of his girlfriend's bigger friends, calling her an unwashed mass. It's true. She wasn't attractive. A real smog show, in fact. But there was no need to point it out. Anyway, party winds down, and I find myself alone with this girl. My instincts kicked in, and I was determined to bust my slump. Despite her smog show state, this girl was a surprisingly good bang. We exchanged numbers and have been hanging out 5 nights a week ever since, which is actually really cool. I get along with her better than any other girl before her. There's just one problem. I can't be... I didn't write this. There's just one problem. I can't be seen with her in public. Even though I'm starting to fall for this girl, I'm very worried my friends will make fun of me. Still, I don't want to stop hanging out with her because she really gets me. So, what should I do? Love, Crandis.
Crandis. Ah, gee, man, like that. She doesn't really get him because she doesn't know that he's a cretin, right? She
This is
totally
like
understands that I don't want to be seen with her.
This is, you can see you can see the cracks of like this bro trying to come out.
Yeah.
Like trying to become, like, I don't know what I'm feeling for this Uggo, but I can't be seen with her, right?
Yeah.
Or can I? Because I think I love her.
It's sentimental Kanye.
Yeah.
He did go from slump, like he busted out of his slump and like went on a fucking streak, you know?
Yeah.
That's
5 nights in a
cool.
row.
Respect.
I think it's cool to be hanging out with somebody that's deemed conventionally unattractive because it makes you a good person. You don't care about that.
Right.
Thus, you're not shallow.
I think if you're thinking about it this hard, you do go back to being a bad person.
Yeah. It's like a pool with 2 deep ends.
Right.
So we wanted to scoot from one
So
to
like
the
standing,
other.
standing,
and
standing.
stop at
Drowning,
another-
drowning.
Yeah.
Or you want to be in the deep end?
No, I want him to be
Where do you want this guy to be?
out of the pool.
Of course.
He can't
It's
swim.
freezing.
I feel like we should make fun of this guy because he's so flippant about somebody else's appearance, and it's someone that he seemingly is falling in love with.
Right.
He's a rude man.
He's a rude man.
But I think
That's true.
I think it's based in ignorance and not meanness. Like he's almost like a caveman. Like,
Yeah.
do I do?
I do want to give him a little bit of respect for coining smog show. I like that a lot. So I want to, like, going forward, use that. Like, for instance, this guy's a smog show on the inside.
Oh, I see. So smoke show is male or female attractive.
Yeah, and smog show is
male
ugliness.
or female ugly. So this guy's a smog show on the inside.
And his girlfriend's a smog show on the outside. It's interesting because you don't usually see those two kinds of people pairing up.
Yeah. It's almost more rare than a really hot couple.
Wait a second.
I'm ugly, but my boyfriend's an asshole.
Yeah, you never thought that I'm so unattractive. You never thought that I'd have a shallow boyfriend, did you?
This is actually pretty interesting.
I think this is the plot of Shallow Hal. This is what it's about. So, what's the advice? He needs to. You gotta just be proud of being in love.
That's a good question. Does she
You
have
know
a
what?
good
It went
ass
from
or
like
what?
you have to be proud to be in love, and then somebody says, "Does she have a good ass?" And that is what's really important. Yeah, I think that she does have a good ass because she was a surprisingly great bang. Yeah.
What?
She's
shouting.
the girl.
Oh, she is the girl. Maybe she has a great ass. So I say, you gotta go for it. Embrace her.
Yeah.
Physically and emotionally.
Take her out for a spin on the town. And you could wear a disguise. She could be seen and you don't have to be.
What?
That's the fucking perfect plan.
No.
I'm just saying, if he's like, I can't be seen with her, and he's like worried about, like, he could be in disguise.
That's so offensive.
I know, but I'm just giving him I'm giving him a couple extra options. One,
Okay.
be proud, she's got a great ass. Two, you go in disguise.
Yeah.
That's it.
So one, judge a person by the content of her character, her personality. If she makes you smile, that's all that's important.
Yeah, and then the other one is like you could get a mustache and glasses and a little cap,
Yeah.
and no one will ever know who you are.
Okay. So those are two equally good options.
Yeah,
I think so.
thank you.
Let's give it up for Crandis. He's trying. He's trying. I just want to push him in the right direction.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that he's considering it is all. Do we have another male name?
Gertrude? Oh, Surge, dude. Surge. Yeah, I got you, Surge. Yeah, Surge, man. Let me ask you a question, man.
Oh, actually, why don't we do Gertrude? Because it's a female name. So
All right.
it's a female that rhymes with Gertrude.
Wait, it rhymes with or is Gertrude?
Rhymes with Surge Dude.
Rhymes with Surge, dude.
Is Gertrude.
Yeah.
Yo,
Gertrude.
Gertrude. Gertrude, let's play Guess Who, man. All right, Gertrude writes, I'm a 21, turning 22-year-old female from Western Canada who needs help with the following shamefully superficial scenario.
Whoa,
See, it
theme.
can go both ways.
Yeah, mostly it's the other way, though.
Okay. Last week, this guy came up to me in the library and asked me out. He appeared normal enough. He had a nice voice, and I appreciated his boldness, so I gave him my number. He called me. Yes, actually called me a couple days later to make sure I was real, and to also inform me of his opposition to the impersonal nature of texting. Weird, but fair, I guess. Despite my growing hesitation, I agreed to drinks the following Monday. Turns out, he has a great personality. He's well-traveled, very charming, and we share similar values and interests. Overall, the conversation came easy, and I enjoyed the evening. But here's the thing. I'm not attracted to him physically. I know, it's what's on the inside that counts. She wrote that kind of sarcastically. But there are a couple of aspects to his appearance that are keeping me from being smitten.
Namely?
One of which is his unibrow.
Oh.
I try to remain focused on his eyes, but when my gaze inevitably ventures upwards, I can't help but think of a young Frida Kahlo. He also has a gross mouth and is a bad kisser.
She kissed him.
This is you.
My eyebrows are fucking dope, dude.
So my questions are, if I did want to pursue this, what's the best way to suggest for him to pluck? Is it possible for me to teach him how to kiss? Or if I decide I'm really into it, if I decide I'm really not into it, how do I let this guy down? And more importantly, is being smitten even a thing? I know you two tend to advise people out of sticky situations, but what do you think you can help this girl out of a hairy one?
Oh!
Love, Gertrude.
Gertrude.
All right, Gertrude. All right, yeah.
Give it up.
So much like Crandis, Gertrude has a stumbling block towards being in love.
I mean, it's really nice how much she's like trying to forgive him too. She's like, find the one attractive quality that he has is that he's so ugly that she admires his boldness in talking to her.
Yeah.
Like, I'm impressed that you don't just hide under a bridge most of the time.
It's also
Good on ya.
I've never heard of somebody being attracted to a nice voice. I never thought about that. Have you ever thought of someone with a nice voice?
I think that's because you have a really Jewy, nasally
Oh,
voice.
is that
Yeah, but like I have this sort of like silky, sexy voice.
Like nobody's ever attracted to my voice.
No one's ever like talked dirty to me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm deep inside of you. Oh, you like that?
Is all.
Can I talk you off?
Maybe if you sit on my throat, there's enough vibration for me to get you off. Off.
You're an ass.
I'm so sorry.
You're a donkey.
That was just a.
Holy shit.
Wow. I've been choking on a peanut
You're
for
a fucking
21
farm
years.
animal, man.
I gravely apologize. Is that a thing? Are ladies attracted to a guy's voice? Are guys ever attracted to a woman's voice?
Oh. Good
And
Lord.
this is what's wrong with the world.
Yeah.
All right, but back to this kind of superficial girl. This guy's great values, awesome personality, great boldness. He's well-traveled, but he has a square inch of hair right above his nose. So should she break up with him forever?
No, you can. I think you can get rid of it. If it's only this is you. That's a bridge that can be torn down.
Is there a mic off?
Huh? I think they turned it off on purpose when I was saying, "Can I talk you off?" in a really, really loud, obnoxious voice. And that's fair, Mr. Soundman.
Okay. So what you're saying is this girl can and should change and shave this man.
I think she should shave the man. Yeah. Or wax the man. I think you mention it. Right? Can you mention it?
You know, if this was the other way around, I'd be like, you know what? This girl has the right to live her life in the same way she desires. You shouldn't tell her to do anything. Don't change her, love it, or leave
Right.
it.
That's the woke podcast that we do.
But since it's the other way around, I think she should tell him to shave.
There's been fucking generations and generations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
I've
hold
been
him down and shave him.
I've been changed a lot for and by ladies.
Yeah,
They
totally.
know best.
Girls tell me to grow and shave my beard all the time, and I do that. Just like when you say dab, I listen. Because you gotta give the people what they want.
Shave the guy. Teach him how to be a better kisser.
I think you don't even have to. Don't like say you're a bad kisser. Let me teach you. Just like it's gonna be fine. You'll be good at that. Yes, it is true, motherfucker. Tell me why you think that.
Bad kissers never improve.
Bad kissers never improve. You're a bad teacher. Also, bad students never improve. To detention with you, Mr.
And
Witherbottom.
only losers practice. You better be good the first time.
Or you'll be bad forever.
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 And I know because no one kisses like this.
That was awesome.
We should make out sometime.
I think kissing can be improved and deproved.
Yeah, I just think you don't have to like have a conversation about
Whoa.
it. I heard it. I think that you can just like ease him towards kissing better. You know, that's gonna be fine. I've been with plenty of bad kissers that you just silently coach.
In a bad kissing pie chart, what do you think is the biggest segment? Too much tongue? Too much tongue? Not enough teeth?
This is you pulling away from a kiss on a first date.
Why, if you filled out this survey, I could improve.
Would you mind rating me?
And subscribe.
I can speed it up or slow it down.
Speed it up.
Most people want that.
So I do speed it up. I go like this.
Oh, no tongue.
Yeah, I'm like a little chipmunk eating an acorn.
Interesting. And what are you doing with your hands when you're kissing like that?
Hummingbird fingers, moving
Totally.
so rapidly.
And
you
are
can't
your
even
feet standing
detect
on the
motion.
ground?
Oh no.
No?
I am hovering inches above the ground.
Insane. You're magic.
I'm a hummingbird man. I'm hummingbird from the neck down and squirrel from the neck up.
I can see that.
I'm a little squirrel boy. I'm a motherfucking squirrel boy. It's a
I didn't like
Star
that.
Boy. Yeah.
No, I didn't like it.
Parody.
I know.
It's a satire, actually. I'm holding a mirror to society.
No, you're not.
What else is there? Too much tongue? Too much teeth? What else is bad about kissing?
When you just sort of like dead fish a tongue, just like tongue in the mouth and don't move it around.
How would that look?
That's like, well, here, lean in.
Oh yeah. I see. So let's consider good then. It's hard to say. That's awesome, dude.
We should really tell Jeff that draws applause.
Let's not.
All right.
I'd hate for it to go to his head.
I don't want him to ask for a raise.
Shave him is the answer?
I think you could or wax them or pluck them, but I think you can do that. I think
You
you're
gotta
within
shave
your
him?
rights to.
You gotta wax him?
To ask,
You
make,
gotta
demand.
pluck him? You
Yeah.
gotta dab him. Skip it. Dab it. Bop it. Jump it. Shave it. Dab it. Dab it.
And the very best thing of all.
That's skip it. It's a different
Okay.
toy.
Yep, definitely.
So dab it. Dab it. Why don't we answer some non-superficial questions?
Let's get fucking real for once, Denver.
Can we get another guy's
Yeah.
name? Please. Tampon.
Tampon.
So we moved away.
I'm wondering if you came here to yell tampon or if that was just, that came to your head just
He
now.
thinks he's at a
Oh,
pharmacy.
you said it. It was your idea to say tampon? No? Sure. All right, cool. Yeah, totally. Tampon. You're right. Go ahead.
Dab you very much.
Dab you.
Okay. So many people are eating nachos right now.
I can't hear anything except for the crunch. It's making me need to pull out my fucking beard.
Sorry, my mom was killed at a Tostitos factory. And even like just a fucking hint of lime gets me.
She drowned in a scoop. You can imagine.
A scoop the size of a jacuzzi.
Yeah. Just scoopy.
Nice.
Thank you.
Ahoy, boys, I need Jake's wisdom regarding sex.
Yes.
I'm an 18-year-old gymnast who has recently been accepted to go to a Canadian national championship, but I suck at gymnastics, so I'm mostly there to lose my virginity. After the competition, there's a dance that involves booze, so I intend to do a lot of dancing, drinking, grinding, making out, the whole shebang. I'd also like to take a special lady back to my hotel room, but there are a few complications. One, I could dance and chat fine, but I don't know how to ask a girl back to my room. Two, I'll have a roommate and need to know how to keep him out. Three, guys and girls aren't allowed in each other's rooms, so I would have to sneak her in somehow without the coaches seeing. Solutions to these problems and a solid plan would be greatly appreciated. Help me seize some hot Quebecois cheese. Love, Tampon.
Okay. Is it clear to anybody else that Tampon's not going to lose his virginity on the trip? Well, I mean, he's like trying to figure out how to all these little hurdles. The biggest one is that nobody's going to want to fuck him.
Yeah, he's like trying to figure out how to rob a bank. He's like, my questions are, what should I invest my winnings in? What should I do with a bag of cash that I escaped from the bank? And how do I make sure my friends don't judge me for this heist?
Yeah. Excuse me?
What?
Never mind.
Oh, wait, your microphone went off again.
Oh, all right. You're fucking with me. I love it. So.
Oh. Jiggle it.
Tell me one more time. It's a boy that's a gymnast, correct?
Yeah.
And that's fine. And that is fine. They're small and strong.
Oh, here comes one now. Backflip, kicks you.
Oh! 10! Oh, yeah, he does suck at gymnastics.
So I guess in gymnastics terms, he wants to know how to stick the landing.
Oh, very good. Very good. He's trying to, but he hasn't even choreographed the floor routine yet.
No, he is not. He wants, I guess let's just go question by question. Let's see if we can provide some insight. I don't know how to ask a girl back to my room.
I think if things are going great, you don't really have to walk up and be like, hi, my name's Tampon, and I'd like you to come back to my room. We've got a couple hiccups, you're not allowed there, and I have a roommate, but we'll figure that shit out. If you're like dancing, grinding, making out, you could sort of just be like, should we go back to my room? That's like, that part's gonna be easy if you're there. Don't worry, you won't be there. Next question.
I'll have a roommate and need to know how to keep him out.
Nice, dude. You tell the roommate beforehand, like, hey, I'm gonna try to get laid. If you come back and there's like a little rubber band on the door, you just like chill for a little bit and I'll let you back in afterward. Again, this will not be a problem. It's not gonna happen. You can tell your roommate, 99% sure you will be able to sleep here tonight, but just in case.
I don't even have a fucking rubber band.
Let alone a rubber.
Nice, dude.
Be safe, everybody.
Number 3, girls and guys aren't allowed in each other's rooms, so I would have to sneak her in somehow without the coaches seeing.
That's cool. I think that the coaches on these trips sort of turn a little bit of a blind eye because there's like a lot of people hooking up and fucking and stuff. Again, not you. So just sort of like follow everybody else's lead if it gets there, but it won't. All right. Anything else?
Solutions to these problems and a solid plan would be greatly appreciated. He needs the solutions, sure, but he also, in addition,
A solid
plan.
You barely know anything about the fucking event. I can't give him a lay of the land. I don't know where I don't know where the dancing is. You know?
It's after the competition.
Is it in a hotel ballroom or is it in a club?
It's in a club.
Oh, really? Did he add a PS to the email?
Yep, PS, it's in a club. Actually, just said PS club. Which I didn't get until you asked.
Okay.
All right, we're wishing you the best Tampon. Our fingers crossed are for you.
I mean, Godspeed. Prove me wrong, please. Ooh. Yeah, give it to me.
Jake is switching microphones.
That's what's up. Wireless, dude.
Love that. Actually, we're about half an hour-ish or so in, so why don't we take a break? We'll talk to these fine people while those listening at home
Yeah.
hear some advertising.